Good Monday morning, guys, and welcome back to the weekly. How are you all? I hope you're all well. As you can see, I'm still here at the moment, but I'm going home today. Yes, I'm pretty much packed. I'm just waiting for my medication and all of that jazz, and then I can go home. See Immy Cat, Mum and Dad, sleep in my own bed. Yeah, so I'm very excited about going home. So yeah, guys, I will put the vlog up when I get home for you, and yeah, snuggle my bubba, which is more squeezer. So I probably won't be at home till this afternoon, but that's fine. Yeah, it's going to be really lovely to just get home. My MRI scan results show that my gallbladder is not inflamed, which is good. There's no stones there, but there is the polyp, and it is junked up basically. So I am being referred to King's, but urgently is going to take time at the moment because of COVID. If COVID hadn't come along, we could have been looking at 2 weeks, but might surprise us, might not. We'll see. But I've packed pretty much everything. Well, I have packed everything. So yeah, guys, happy Monday. I hope you all have a brilliant day. Happy birthday, Emma. I hope you have a wonderful day, my darling. Happy birthday, my sweetheart. You are just the most kind, generous, loving person ever. Happy birthday, my darling. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you for being such an amazing, loyal, beautiful subscriber and friend. Thank you, my darling. Happy birthday. And yeah, I will speak to you all later, probably now when I'm home and I'm with my Bubba Bear. Bye. Good evening, guys. I'm home. I'm home. Ooh. I've just put the vlog up. It is 8:25. Ponytail's a bit tight, you know, when you've got none of them on. Been home since we got home. What time did we get home? About 4:30? No, 4:20, 4:10, somewhere around there. Unpacked, saw my bubs and boobs, a bear. I came in, I got big meow, and then she sat on the bed while I unpacked. I haven't had a cuddle yet. I think she's still a bit like, where you been? Where you been? Left me with my nana and granddad. You've left me. Where did you go? I was like, I'm sorry, Mum was poorly, and my dad went, that was no excuse. So yeah, but I'm feeling very glad to be home in my own bed. Mum changed it for me yesterday, so it's all nice and fresh. But I'm glad to be home, guys. I've had a hot water bottle. I did buy a Thames machine today. That's coming tomorrow, so on the recommendation of the pain team, so we will see if that's more effective than the hot water bottle because of what I've done to my back. So yeah, I've just had a cracker, and I am watching Brooklyn because your girl loves Brooklyn. I have been watching Grey's Anatomy. I just potted when I came home, like I unpacked my stuff, had some posts to unpack, my diffuser to clean, sort out, change my wax melt. What else did I do? But yeah, tablets, and just, you know, potted about a bit, then had some dinner. Yeah, so not really a lot, just pottery bits. Pain wise, probably I'm due my painkillers now, so I'll take them in a minute. I'm probably at about a 7 at the moment, so I'm in quite a lot of pain, and have been for some time, but I haven't taken anything because I'm gonna have to just get used to it, I think, rather than just taking painkillers all the time. So But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've just taken, my nails are so long, I've just taken the OxyContin, which is like, the OxyContin works differently to the morphine that I was on. The morphine releases like very slowly throughout the day, so you get like 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 all the way through the 12 hours. The OxyContin that you take releases like 30 and then the rest, so you get like that burst of like pain relief and then you get the rest, so it's like a instant burst, she said. So sorry guys, so it's like an instant burst of like pain relief, so it might work differently to how the rest of, you know, the painkillers work. And so far, touch wood, it has been working better for me. So but I am severely tired. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just chatting with Jojo, and yeah, that's about it, really. I hope you got to go out for your birthday, Emma. I hope you got to go out for a meal, like you said you was going to, if your pain behaved. So I hope you got to go out for your meal. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and sort out my painkillers, and then I'm gonna call it a night, guys. So I will love you and leave you for Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday, and I will see you bright and squirrely for Tuesday morning. Good night. Good Tuesday afternoon, guys, from me and from this little one. Trying out this little guy for my pain. So it's a TENS machine. I'm sure a lot of you they traditionally were used during childbirth, but now they are more commonly used now for chronic pain sufferers. And the reason that the lady that I spoke to in hospital told me to get one was because she said I've been burning myself with a hot water bottle, because the sensation of burning myself is more bearable to the pain. I suppose that's the only way you can describe it. So yeah, I've kind of gone with that. So yeah, we're giving it a go. At the moment it feels like little tiny pinches on my back, really loads of them, bursts of them. It's much better than feeling pain, so we'll go with that. She's comatose, aren't you? No, comatose. Comatose. Oh, sleepy puss. Must be sleepy, guys. So yeah, it is 4:20. I'm probably just going to read for a bit until dinner. So glad to be back with her. Missed her so much. Tomorrow my mum and dad are going to their friends for coffee, so if the weather's nice I might take myself to Moat Park and just get my scooter out and just escape for a bit. But it depends how I feel. I've had a bit of a rough day today, so it really does depend how I feel. Depends if I want to leave this little one as well. Oh, it's dirty. Dirty paw? Yeah, dirty, is it? Dirty foot. So, yeah. But yeah, that's about all I've got really to update you on today. Had an okay-ish night. Not really. Was up and down in the night like I normally am. Not much to, get excited about. So, yeah, I'll catch up with you later before bed. I've got coconut and lime in my wax melt, and that's lovely from Glam Wax. So yeah. See you later, guys. From me and this sleepy little bunny. Is it Wednesday? Good Wednesday morning, guys. I am rocking a very messy bun and a lot of highlighter and lip gloss, and everything is right with the world apparently. A new dress, and it's because I had some sleep last night, so we decided to come out for a drive.
It's only because we hit you with a rubber mallet.
Is that why?
Yeah.
That's why,
Before
guys.
you went to bed. You was dozing and I come in and went, you will bloody sleep.
That's why. We've decided to come to this. Where's this place? This place where we are right now.
Benzie. It's on the way to Dymchurch.
On the way to Dymchurch, and there's this little Butterworth. Is it called Butterworth?
Yeah, Butterworth's Deli.
Butterworth's Deli in the High Street, and they do the most amazing lemon drizzle cake and really, really nice coffee.
Oh,
so we always stop here and get a takeaway coffee and a bit of lemon drizzle cake, and then we're going to go on to Dymchurch today rather than.
Do you want to go?
Where do we normally go? Dungeness, that's where we normally go, but we're going to go to Dymchurch today. Thank you. It is best lemon drizzle cake ever. We only have a little bit. It's amazing. And
otherwise we're picked because they have fish and chips for lunch.
We are just out for a mooch, just get me out the house for a bit. We left Imi on the bed, fast asleep this morning, so she's happy on my maternity pillow. So she's happy bunny. But yeah, we just decided to have a little drive out and just, out and about. So the weather's nice. I'm rocking my new, this is like a tea dress from Boohoo in khaki, and it's quite thick, really nice material, little sleeves, but I'm going to do an Instagram post, find somewhere nice for a photo, and it's just a wrap. Bra-ridge there. It's just a nice wrap, but it's not too low, the wrap either, and it's got nice buttons down it and a little belt, so, and it's really comfy. Oh, it's a sausage dog. But yeah, so happy Wednesday, whatever you're doing on this hump day. I hope you are having a good day and enjoying the weather, because it's actually quite nice for once. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later. Guys, so it is about 10 to 1. We've just stopped at our usual place to grab my hair. To grab some, we're going to have steamed fish and chips today, because they're lower fat. But we've just been to Dymchurch and took some photos and just had a little sit on the bench and stuff like that. And now we're going to have some lunch, so that'll be nice. I'm feeling very, very glowy. So yeah, we like this little pub here. We've been here 3 or 4 times now. I don't think they're doing, I think they're only doing takeaways at the moment. Or are they doing sitting in still? No. Only
Just
doing
takeaways at the moment. It's
At the
always
moment.
busy here, isn't
It's
it?
always busy here, yeah. They got like a social club here, I think, today, on a day out. But
So Barbie and Joan, your mother, are being
the beach was busy, wasn't it? Not busy, but
yeah, there's a
There's
lot of
quite a
people
lot of
milling about. There was
people.
more people queuing up to get in, wasn't there, when
like parking to
when we
get
come
parking
back
and stuff.
to get here? Because here does the steamed fish and chips, and if
Yeah.
you don't like a lot of grease, there's not many fish and chip shops do it, and they should.
I've got a sore bit coming here again.
And they
my
should.
bit,
They
yeah.
should do it, because I'm not being funny.
Yeah,
But,
so we got that for lunch. So we're just gonna hang around here for a bit, and then we'll probably make our way home, I would imagine.
It's windy, but it's not cold.
Yeah, it's
but
windy,
it is-
but it's not cold. It's just
But
blowy.
it's nice to actually get out for a little while, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but it's like a marsh up here. It's like
Yeah, it is.
there's
Like,
the houses are like little shacks.
if you come down here and drive down here in the winter, on
But
a
it's
winter
bleak,
day,
yeah.
it is very, very bleak.
But it's bleak. Like it
Very-
reminds me of a scene out of Vera or something.
Yeah.
Down here
Oh,
on a
Vera
winter's
comes
day,
down
yeah,
in a
with
Land Rover.
yeah.
All the way, there's been a murder.
She don't talk like that, but yeah, apparently she does now.
I love Vera. I love a bit of V.
So, but yeah, it's quite nice down here. Look, like
Get him out of here, Aiden. Get him out of here.
it's very country-y kind of down here.
Bleak.
Bleak, yeah, it is bleak at the moment. It's
Bleak
bleak.
is the word, love. It's bleak summer.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't like to live down here. It's a bit
Oh, I
too-
would. I'd
Oh,
love
yeah,
to live
I think
down
I
here.
would actually, because I like to be.
And buy a nice plot when you win the lottery, overlooking the sea, upside down house with a lift. So you got your living room at the top.
What, right
with-
down here?
Well, I wouldn't mind Dungeness. Not quite this bit along the seafront.
Yeah, but
you
not
know,
right
along the
down
seafront,
here.
but not right down this bit. But yeah, nice big house so that you could have a lift up and down. So you got upside down house so that you've got a big balcony from your lounge and your kitchen upstairs so that you can sit and read your book and watch the waves and watch the world go by.
Yeah, but not right down here.
Oh, not right down this Dungeness bit. No, it's a bit too bleak down here. Plus, you can't build down here. It belongs to the RSPB. It's like the marshes and the bird twitchers, and I don't think they'd be happy if I plonked a house.
No, probably not. So that's what we're up to at the moment. So yeah, all exciting. Good evening, guys. It is 20 past 9 o'clock in the evening. I had a pretty rough evening. When I finished review, the last clip you saw, we had lunch. I had steamed fish and about 5 chips, and as soon as I ate that, the pain kicked in about 10 minutes later. So it's definitely gallbladder related, because the minute I eat anything, it's just like boom there, no matter what it is. Doesn't seem to be too bad after breakfast, but lunch and dinner, it's just like boom. So that's why I had steamed fish and not fried fish, because I know they did steamed fish. It was very nice actually. Me and Mum always share one anyway, so we had half of the fish, and like I say, about 5 chips. So the journey home was difficult for me. Luckily I took my Oxynorm liquid with me and a syringe. I took 5 meals after I'd finished my dinner, and then about halfway, well not even halfway home, I took another 5 meals because it was that bad in the car. I wanted to cry. I just put my headphones in and just tried to breathe through it, just tried to imagine myself on my beach, just like with my music, and thought, no, I've got this. Came home, I did have a cry, took my makeup off, got changed into my comfy clothes, and I went to bed for an hour. I didn't wake up till about 3:45. and Imi was with me under the cover, and then I put my TENS machine on straight away, and that really helps with the pain. Like, I'm so angry with myself that I didn't think about that 2 years ago to buy one. Like, oh, I could kick myself in the face, because it really, really helps me. So I could kick myself in the eye for not buying one of those sooner. The reason you're not funny angry is because my phone's dead, so I'm having to charge it. And then I had a very small amount of mashed potato, sweet corn and low fat gravy for dinner, but I could only manage about 5-6 spoonfuls of that, so didn't really manage much of that. So yeah, but I did some like sort of like admin-y stuff when I got up from my nap. I put my TENS machine on, folded some washing, put some washing away rather, did a Instagram post, did a few bits for my YouTube channel, and then I read a bit of my book, well, my Kindle, for a while, and yeah, then had a little bit of dinner, and then I've been watching this thing on Amazon. I mean, it's really old fashioned, like from the 90s, but it's called Forensic Investigator, and I really like things like that, so I watched 2 episodes of that, and then I've been watching Motherland on Netflix, and oh my god, it's so funny with what's her name, Anna Maxwell something. She looks like Nicola Walker, but they're not related, because I did Google it, and they're not related. But it's really funny. It's about this group of like mums, and there's two groups. One, mums are like really cliquey, like you could imagine like the cliquey group of mums that, like, you know, sit with each other, and mums who lunch together and stuff like that. And then there's these 3, and one of them's a dad, full-time dad, and yeah, it's just really funny, so I highly recommend that. And I've just took my sleeping tablets about 9:05, and I'm tired and I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm just going to go and sort my diffuser out because I haven't done that yet. I've done my skincare. My mum said to me today, God, your skin looks amazing. Must get round to filming that skincare video for you guys. The things have just been so crazy, like with this, oh, just my life at the moment. I need to sort myself out. So I think Mum and Dad are going food shopping tomorrow morning, so see what kind of night I have. But I do have a few jobs that I need to get done, so try and do those jobs. Like, I need to dust in here, I need to dust, and I've got a few videos I do need to film as well. So, but anyway guys, had a lovely day with Mum and Dad. It was really nice. I took some nice, Mum took some nice pictures of me for my Instagram. Starting to embrace being a plus size lady, rather than just trying to change it all the time and trying to be so down on myself and, oh, I wish I was skinny and all this. And most of that is due to me following some more plus size ladies on Instagram who just look like a complete boss all the time in everything they wear, and just embrace the skin that they're in and don't give a fuck, basically. And I just need to start being a bit more like I am. This is me. You know, I just need to embrace the skin that I'm in, basically. So I felt really good today in my dress, and I did my makeup, and my makeup literally took me like 15 minutes, less than that, and I was really pleased with it, and it you know, it was really nice. Came out really well, so I was really pleased. I do need to get a few new bits. I need to go to Bluewater at some point and repurchase my favourite foundation, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, because that's nearly out, and that'll be my 3rd bottle of that. And then I need to repurchase my eyebrow gel, but I can get that in Superdrug, because that's just amazing. It gives you the effect of like you've had your eyebrows microbladed. Love that stuff. Now I might like they've discontinued it or something. I'm nearly out of that, because I just don't draw my eyebrows in anymore, because I can't find the right colour for my eyebrows. It's either too brown or too blonde, and that, I'm just not into that like perfect brow. It's just not my jam. So yeah, but anyway guys, I'm going to love you and leave you now for tonight, and happy hump day. I hope your day was as good as mine was until about 2:30 this afternoon. But yeah, I booked my hair colours in again because they're supposed to be done on Monday. They're being done on the 12th of August, so hopefully that will go ahead, hopefully. So I will be very blonde, not like completely block blonde, but a lot of blonder than what I am now. Can't wait to get that done. So yeah, happy Wednesday, and I will see you very soon for Thursday's edition of the vloggage. Good night. Good Thursday morning, you wonderful little lot. How are you all? What are your plans for today? The weather is beautiful. I mean, it must be about 10:30, and the weather is stunning. I had the worst night. I was up and down, up and down, up and down, laying awake most of the night. So I am feeling very, very tired. Like, very tired. And in a lot of pain. That scab back on the corner of my mouth. Every time I like, you know when you open your mouth too wide and you split your lip? Oh. So Mum and Dad have gone food shopping. You know when you just think, how am I going to get through however long it is until I see the surgeon and get an operation date with this pain? I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I really don't know how I'm going to do it. But anyway, I decided to come and sit outside. I've undone the garden furniture because it's such a nice day. There's no point in sitting indoors. Sun is good for the soul. Just had a cup of coffee and a go-ahead bar for breakfast because they don't upset my pain. It's all about finding stuff that doesn't upset my pain at the moment. I really do need to film some videos for you guys, but you are just going to have to bear with me at the moment. You know, you're just going to have to you're just going to have to bear with. But as I was talking about my skin last night, I don't think my skin's been this good for at least 3 years. I was thinking about it last night, since I've been on the Humira. Don't think it has been this clear. I mean, I've got a few little breakouts on the side of my cheek here, but down here, like, you know where women normally get that hormonal crap. I mean, I didn't even get a spot really bad before my period this month either, so I think the Ordinary is really working for me. I'm going to check how much footage I've got for this week's vlog, and if I haven't got a lot, I'm going to sneak my skincare routine into this week's vlog. But oh my god, because it's not 28 steps long like some of these beauty gurus, you know. Like, I think surely some of that must be contradicting each other and not working. Like, when I saw Jacqueline Hill's skincare routine about 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe even longer than that, it was about 15 steps long. I thought, who's got the time? Who's got the energy at 10 o'clock at night to do all that? Because I certainly haven't. My face is lucky if it gets a bit of serum and a bit of moisturiser. I'm so tired by the end of the night. Honestly, it was about 20 steps long. And I thought, I've always been taught, and my mum's got amazing skin, like for a woman of her age. I think my mum will be 58 this year. Her skin is beautiful. And my mum's always taught me, my mum took me to the Boots counter, because that's where her mum took her. When I wanted to start wearing makeup, she took me there for like a makeup lesson and bought me all number 7 makeup. And my mum then took me to like a beauty place, oh God, and said to, you know, my mum said to the, you know, you need to cleanse, you need to moisturise, and you always need to remove your makeup. I've never bothered with toning, and I'm 32, and I don't think my skin is too bad for considering I'll be 32 next month. So, and considering how many problems I've got with my skin in general. So yeah, but my mum took me there and bought me all the right makeup for my skin. I didn't really suffer with my skin on my face as a teenager. Didn't have acne, didn't have really bad teenage spots, had the odd hormonal breakout, but my skin really started getting bad when I was about 25, 26. That's when I really started getting that adult acne, and the really severe acne all down my cheeks. But I bought some lactic acid off of The Ordinary, which I swear by them. It's the only company that's ever done anything good for my skin. And I just put 4 drops into my palm of my hand, rub it in, and just rub it all over my face. But I will go into depth more about that when I talk about it. But it's just my acne scarring, it's just been amazing for my acne scarring, totally amazing. But yeah, my mum was always like, you need to look after your skin. But my mum's makeup routine is very minimal. But my mum's skin is amazing. And since, I know it's very controversial, but since I've stopped using traditional face washes from like Superdrug or yeah, I always used to buy the Superdrug Simply Pure face wash, and I might as well have just been using water on my face, because for all it did for my skin, but since I've started to use soap, and I either use Sidel soap, which is made with grapefruit and it's antibacterial, or Dove soap on my face. And I know it's controversial, shouldn't use soap on your face. I was always told that growing up, don't use soap. My blackheads have gone on my nose, and my skin is so soft and just perfect. So I swear by it, and it's cleared my skin up so much. I don't bother now buying face washes. I just use soap. Honestly, if that's one tip I could give you, it would be use some soap on your face. Use a gentle soap. I only use it once a day, and then I use like a cleansing wipe on my face at night to cleanse my face. But once a day is enough. In the morning, give it a good wash with a flannel, clean flannel every day as well. And yeah, soap, either Dove or Sidel. I'll put it on the screen, the Sidel soap. You can get it in Savers, 2 bars for £1. Or where else do we get it from? Savers or Wilkinson's, I think, do it, Wilco's as it's now called, or I'm sure eBay do it probably they do most soaps. But I also use Dove on my face because it's got the Quarter moisturising cream in it. Doesn't dry my skin out. Perfect. Love it. And it's got rid of all my blackheads. I had so many blackheads in my nose, and I did pore strips and fannied about my face. No, none of it got rid of it. But that Sidel soap, gone. So yeah, there's a little bit about my skin routine, but I will do a bit more, and I will do an in-depth makeup routine as well, like what I use every day if I'm going to wear makeup. But I don't wear makeup every day. I think that's another thing that does my skin good, is that I don't wear a full face of makeup every day. And also I take my makeup off with the microfiber bra. My mum's calling me. I'll ring you back. I'll talk to you in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. My mum just rang me. So yeah, I take my makeup off with the microfiber. They're like microfiber cloths, but they're a lot softer. And you can get them from B&M, or where else did I get? Primark, Home Bargains, anywhere like that. And you just just wet them, and they're so good at getting all my makeup off. And I used to use micellar water and cotton pads, and it would take so long to get it all off, and I thought I'm just adding more chemicals on my face. And I just thought, no, I can't be doing with this. I need to find a better way, a gentler way, because I've got such sensitive skin as well, taking my makeup off. And yeah, works wonders for me. And it really does get all the makeup off. There's a pussycat over there. Puss. Really does get all the makeup off as well. So I would recommend that you do that as well. And I never sleep in my makeup. Oh God, no, could never do that. Always take makeup off at night, no matter how tired you are. Take your makeup off. If it's the one thing you do, take the makeup off. So, oh, she's eating grass. Oh, is she hungry? There's food over here for her. But yeah, so today's going to be a struggle. I can feel it in my water. Already, I can feel it. Today is going to be a struggle, but I'm just going to take it hour by hour, get through it all the best way I can. What else was I going to say? I've got 3 odd hours left on my book, so I want to try and finish my book. But yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can try and get this cat some food, because I think she's either hungry or she wants to be sick, one or the other, because she's eating grass. So, but anyway guys, I will catch up with you sporadically throughout the day. Have a wonderful Thursday. You're nearly at the end of the week. You've got this, guys. You got this. So yeah, have a happy Thursday, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye. Good evening, guys. It is 9:05, and I am coming on with you to explain a couple of things, and just to say why I haven't been on with you anymore today. So the last clip you would have seen was me in the garden this morning talking to you. So Mum and Dad came home from shopping, and my pain got so bad, got horrendous again. So I sort of burst into tears, and I came in here, I made a hot water bottle. Mum and Dad put the shopping away, and Imi came in with me, and we had a cup of coffee. Mum and Dad had a coffee outside, but I was okay in here. Took some painkillers, I had a coffee. Imi had half a stick on the bed, had half her treat, and I read my Kindle for a little while, tried to just relax, breathe through the pain. I went to my happy place for a little while, Used a couple of my techniques my counsellor gave me for when things just got a little bit too much at that point. Today's been a really hard day for me, guys. Like, honestly, today has probably been one of the hardest days that I've had mentally for a good 6 months. So I just had to put all my techniques into action. Then I got to the point where I was so tired, where I didn't sleep last night. So about 5 to 12, I went to bed. I was like, I'm done. I went to bed for an hour, only for an hour, and I slept. And I got up, tried to have some lunch in the garden with Mum and Dad. And as soon as I eat anything, the pain just kicks off. I'm on a low-fat diet again. So I had a wrap in the garden with Mum and Dad. We toast the wraps on a panini grill. I had a little bit of low-fat cheese in it with some ham and some onion and stuff like that in it, and it wasn't too bad afterwards, but it definitely doesn't matter what I eat, it just set it off. So I ended up coming back in here and going for a lay down again because I've just been so tired. Well, I've not been sleeping. Anyway, it was about 2:45, my phone rang. And I thought, oh, who's that? So I picked it up and it said doctors. So I answered it, obviously, and it was not my doctor, but one of the doctors that I speak to regularly at the doctor's. And she rang because she had got my EDN, so my electronic discharge notice from the doctors, and she said, I just wanted to make sure you was okay, because I think they were a bit worried that my mood was very low, and also I think they wanted to just check. I think she just wanted to check because I'd had so many problems with my gallbladder and what happened at Christmas. Obviously, I think she just wanted to check in on me. She knew what happened after Christmas. She sort of took over from my GP that left with regards to sort of, she's been the one I've gone to for pain relief and things like that. And I just burst into tears. I was like, no, everything's not okay. And she was like, oh, Chloe, and I was like, don't, I just literally, I'm gonna cry now. I was just literally like, I can't do this anymore, which I just feel like I can't. I said my mood's so low, I don't sleep, I'm so tired all the time, and I just let it all out to her. And I said to her, you know, I'm waiting for this appointment at King's, and I said to her, you know, I said I'm just done, just at the point where I'm done. Yeah, basically I decided to, she decided to put my repeat prescription, my new morphine on repeat prescription, because I said to her, you know, I can ring you back if. She was like, no, we're doing everything now. So we did that, and I explained to her about the pain team, and then she said, right, I want to talk about your mood. And I explained to her, you know, that I get really anxious about when my mood drops too low, because as I've told you before, guys, here I'm so upfront and honest about mental health, or about most things. I spent a lot of time in a psychiatric unit in 2009, and it petrifies me, the thought of getting anywhere near that again, because the things that I saw in there, and just the whole, no, not something I wish to repeat. So what she's done is, I take 2 antidepressants now. I take duloxetine. I take one in the morning and one at night. And I also take mirtazapine. The main reason I take mirtazapine is to help me sleep, and I take 15 milligrams. Well, she's doubled the dose. and I take it at night. I've just took it now and it makes me dozy within about half an hour. Well, she's put me up to 30 milligrams. She was like, when the rest of your gallbladder's come out, we can talk about, but I don't want you to worry about anything like that at the moment. Let's just go with the flow, take one day at a time. She said, you do what you've got to do to get through the days. If that is reading, if that is colouring, if that is whatever it is you do it to get through the day. Whatever it is, you do it. So I'm just taking hour by hour at the moment, and I'm just trying my best. So guys, if there is a vlog, there's a vlog. If there's not a vlog, there's not a vlog. I'm not putting any pressure on myself at the moment. There'll be no sit down videos or any kind of added pressure on myself at the moment, because I'm just struggling to get through each day. So if I decide that I need a break, then I'll let you know via Instagram. So if you are not following me, that is the place that you need to be following me. I'll put it on screen for you so that you can follow me, because that is where I'll let you know of any changes to the schedule, things like that. But at the moment I'm okay to keep vlogging, because it helps me. It is an outlet for me, and it's somewhere that I feel I can go to. But there may come a time where I feel like I just can't do that. But yeah, I do at the moment. I feel very, very low. So it's just really tricky for me at the moment, guys. So just bear with. And you've all been great. You've all been amazing. Especially Lou, Emma, Jo and Rochelle. You've all been so kind, and from the bottom of my heart I just want to say thank you, guys, because without you four, you've all been so kind, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but you're the main ones that I talk to, and you know, I've made some really lovely friends through this channel, and I just want to say thank you to you incredible women, and you're just so kind every day, especially Emma and Jo. You keep me going, so thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm just a mess, but yeah, my GP is aware of the situation, but it was good for me to get that out of my system today, so I'm gonna go, and I will catch you for Friday, hopefully in a bit of a better mood. Good Friday morning, guys. Ooh, hope you are all well. It is 9:15. I already have a little friend. I need a name for this. I think I'm going to call it Terry Tens. Terry the Tens. Going on. It's a beautiful day, but I'm going to be staying in here because I'm more comfortable in here. I had a terrible night. Apart from, I slept really well between when I went to bed, so I went to bed quite early because I was really tired, about 9:45 till 1 o'clock, which was good for me, and then from about 5 till 9:15 I got up, so I had what I would class as some good sleep, but just was up in the middle of the night, but that's okay. It's official that my TV is the best thing I ever spent £200 on. The best. So I'm going to be finishing Project Finish book today. Most definitely. Try and get through the day. But happy Friday, guys. What are your plans for today? I've just lit my wax melt, and Dad's making me a coffee, bless him. And I'm just gonna read my book going to persuade Immy to come up for a cuddle, but I don't know if I'm going to get lucky or not. Immy, come see Mama. I did sniff her this morning, so she might be a bit cross at me because I did sniff her. So she's still got the hump with me that I sniffed her. I sniffed her. She doesn't like it when I sniff her.
Do you want your fan?
No, I'm okay, thank you. Just because you're melting.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and stop myself feeling so yucky as well. But anyway, happy Friday. Let me know what you're up to on this beautiful Friday. Are you venturing out? Are you in the garden? Are you going to get the paddling pool out for the kids? What's your plan? Let me know. But I will catch up with you sporadically throughout the day. New kicks. Haha. Who likes them? My mum's treated me to these. It's my birthday soon. So these are the Nike Air Max Diner, DIA. I've never bought Nike. Well, I have one pair of Nike Air Maxes, but they are, I think they're fake actually. But and they're lime green, which I don't wear very often. But I've always wanted a pink pair of trainers, but because I have such huge feet, I've never been able to get them. But these are like a lilac, and then pink. So my mum was like, well, I'll treat you to them. So for your birthday, so because you guys know I love my trainers. I think I got them on the JD Sports website. Yeah, I got a 9.5. Yeah, so yeah, they're the Nike Air Max Dia Women's if you're interested. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to wearing these. I'll probably wear them in the winter with leggings or jeans or something. So yeah, they're really nice, aren't they? So loving them. Good Friday evening, guys. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. I have had quite a bad day again, pain wise. I've basically had my TENS machine on for quite a long time this morning and about an hour and a half, 2 hours this afternoon, which is probably longer than you're supposed to wear it, but to be fair, I don't care. It really helps. So it's got to be better than a hot water bottle burning your back. So I highly recommend, if you've got any problems with your back, your knees, hips, any kind of problems where you've got pain and you haven't tried a TENS machine, I suggest you give it a go. I got mine on Amazon. Mine is a Domus. I think you pronounce it Domus one. It's got a lot of different settings. You can have like pulsing, a massage setting, a stabbing setting, a pinching setting, which sounds horrific, but to be fair, it is brilliant. You can have it on all different intensities, right up to really high to really low. And I highly recommend it if you are anybody that's got any kind of nerve pain, any problems like that, and you haven't tried a TENS machine. Try it. I wish with all my might I'd have bought one years ago, because it's helped me so much, and I've only had it since Tuesday, and I've used it every day. Mine comes with pads, electrodes that you stick on. It comes with 4 big ones, 4 medium, 4 small. The wires that you attach, like ECG wire things, the monitor, charger, instructions, a body map telling you where the best place is to use it for. If you've got endometriosis, you can use it for period pain, you can use it for migraines, you can use it for anything like that. So not just for like your nervy type pain, anything like that. Gives you a body map of like the best places to position your electrodes, and an instruction booklet. And I think mine was £22 but it's on an offer at the moment. What I will do is I will link it down below for you. If you're interested, go on to and click the link. It's not affiliated or anything like that. Just click the link and it will take you straight to Amazon, to where I bought the TENS machine. It might have gone back up. I think it was about £35, which my pain lady said, don't spend that amount of money on it, just buy the cheapest one. But I wanted one that was small. The one she recommended was quite big, but this is the size of, like, do you remember the small MP3 players that first came out? Like, it's small like that. But if you haven't tried it, I recommend that you try an MP3 player, a TENS machine, if you've got any kind of problems with pain. So I've had a day. I finished my book. Yes. Highly recommend that you check out Leslie Pierce. All of her named books, so Charity, Camilla, Ellie, Tara, I think she's got one called Gypsy, all of the ones that are named, Hope, I've read Hope, all of them. I highly recommend you check them. I've had lovely cuddles with my baby. I've just had a really good day where I've just been able to just switch off from pain. Had lunch in the garden with Mum and Dad, but I have had a very, very bad pain day, and I had a terrible night's sleep, so I've had a nice nap as well before lunch. But now I've just done an Instagram post on my book account, which as always is down in the description box, and this is the book that I've decided to go for. So it's Cass Green. She's one of my favourite thriller writers, and it is The Killer Inside, and it says, you love me, but do you really know me? Love Cass Green. Highly recommend The Woman in the Wood, and I think it's called The Woman Next Door. Highly recommend her, she's amazing. So I'm just going to start that for tonight. Had a bit of a fidgety night. I think that's the best way to describe it for me. A fidgety night, like I just couldn't settle. So I cleaned out my humidifier, cleaned out my wax burner, changed. I had tropical Lil, whatever it's called, I can't remember, from Cotswolds in there, but I've now got Pink Elephant. Cleaned out those, did my tablets for the week ahead, supposed to do them tomorrow, but I did them tonight. Wrote a repeat prescription out, did my skincare, sorted out my tablets, just potted about because I just couldn't settle. Then I seemed to settle for a little while, and I watched The Forensic Investigator. Now it is a very, very 90s, but it's very good on Amazon Prime. So if you're interested in like who did it, how they put the pieces together of the murder and things like that, highly recommend that as well. And now I'm just watching, well, I've just finished watching Motherland on Instagram, on Netflix even. That's really funny. It's got Anna Maxwell Martin in it. It's really funny. About loads of mums that, you know, like the clicky group you can get. But it was made in 2017, which I thought it was brand new, but they've only made one season and I really love it, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But I always like to do if I like something, like what's similar to it, see if I can find any other gems that are kind of similar. I also spent some time on Pinterest looking at nail designs for Tuesday, because we're going to get our nails done. I'm going to have them filed down because they are extremely long. I was tempted to go almond in shape, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick to my coffin because I love my coffin shaped. I love my coffin. And I think I'm going to go for, well, I'll show you what I'm going to go for, but when I get them done. But it's like a bit of a design this time. So yeah, tomorrow we are going to head out for a cup of coffee, take my car out for a little drive. But yeah, that's about it really, guys. So I think that's where I'm going to end it for this week. Hopefully, I think there's going to be quite a lot of footage for this week. But But yeah, it's been a interesting week. First week home, well, not even a whole week home. I came home on Monday, but so nice to actually be back at home, surrounded by my things and stuff. Got to go and pick up some more medication at the chemist as well. But I hope you will have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, please make sure you are subscribed. Click the subscribe button, turn it from red to grey, turn on your little bell if you want to be notified of when I upload vlogs. It's normally Sunday afternoon or Monday. All my social media is in the description box down below, including Immy's little Instagram page that she's got. And I will see you bright and squarely on Monday morning. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys, and leave a friendly comment down below. Let's chat in the comments box. I love to chat with you. And yeah, I will see you on Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. It's my daddy's birthday on Sunday, so I'm sure we will get up to something fun. But yeah, happy weekend, guys, and I will see you on Monday morning. Lots of love. Bye bye.